In this episode, I'm going to take you guys with me as I go around the car, really inspecting the car and seeing the condition that it's in, getting the feel for what's been done to the car and what needs to be done. Hopefully by the end of this episode, you get a sense of really how rough everything is and how much work needs to go into it to make it something presentable. Okay, so we got it lined up with just some holes right now. And it seems really square, so that's really good. Definitely a two-hand thing, the hood. So yeah, seems pretty good. Once I get the hood off, I'll really take some real measurements from the factory spec. I don't know how loud the heater is going right now, but the strip tower seems really good too. Just drops right in. That's what you want to see. Can't remember if I showed you this before, but this whole inner structure right here is supposed to be bolted in. There's supposed to be a tab that goes over this, and then you put the bolt through and that holds the thing on. But they're completely missing, and they just decided to weld it in. I don't understand why that is. It's very weird. Alright, now the headlights look like they should go back a little bit. I got the hood fully closed. But I think because that structure I just showed you was welded in, I think it was welded too high. And I think that's causing a bit of a gap right there. So I think if we do that and we really can get it just lower so it looks perfect. This side isn't too bad once I push down on it. But you can see this side, it comes up pretty high. I don't know if I can get this on camera, but the door is completely closed. The top part of the door is pretty flush. It's not sticking out too much. But the farther you come down the panel, you can see it starts to stick out right there. Fun. Now that the side skirt's off, I can get a better look at what's going on with the rocker. The door closed because we're concerned about this gap, but now I'm also seeing that this is not right at all. There's too much, I don't know if I can show this well, there's too much overhang on the door. It just doesn't look right. Okay, I'm trying to show on camera a little bit more of how much it sticks out. So that's about straight up and down. There's a pretty big gap between that and the rocker panel. Versus when you come up here, they're like perfect. So I don't know if the door is twisted, if the rocker panel's in. If you push it, it doesn't look too bad. If you push it too, it does close that up. Alright, so we're having some fitment issues with the door, the driver's side door. I ran to my buddy's place, picked up his door off of his car, because his car is a shell right now, and I'd rather use his door than mine that's just been painted. So we're gonna see how things fit. on the car here. Hopefully we get a good answer. So I took these brackets too from my friend's car. I don't know if these were bent maybe. I don't know if we'll be able to tell. We're gonna try those brackets and see how it looks. Do that in a second. Yes. Oh, dude. Dude, I can work with that. The latch needs to go in a little bit. That's totally doable. We got way better gap down here. Holy shit. I thought that was going to be such a pain. Let me get you off of the stand. Dude. So the whole thing is sticking out of about the same. It just means the latching thing in there needs to go that way a little bit. But we got way better lines here with the rocker and everything. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's go, dude. Sweet. All right, we're gonna move on to the hatch now. All right, you can kind of see where it rubs right there against the latch. I'm not totally sure if the latch itself is bent. It doesn't really look like it. I can try with mine. But it's hitting down here, right there. So I'm not sure if it's the structure itself that is having problems. I see that where it connects right here has been replaced. Usually the seam or the hinge here. Let's see if I can show it. Come on. There's usually glue on that, on the bottom, so that keeps it from any water getting in. So obviously the whole hatch mechanism thing came off. So I've been measuring to see if that is correct. If maybe even like right up here, this is like bent out or something. The bottom of the hatch, if this is caved in, I don't know. So I'm just trying a few different measurements on mine to see what it is. All right, so after looking over my car and doing some measurements, I determined that this back panel for the trunk is 1/4 inch off. It's supposed to be 4 feet to that seam. So, gotta pull it, remove some welds maybe, I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to figure out a strategy. All right, I'm looking over the bumper now. What you wanna see is the actual bumper itself tucked behind. That side's pretty good. This side, the bumper actually sticks out. So that's not good. It might just be the bumper bracket where it's sitting. I'll have to take the bumper off and check. All right. Another thing that I'm seeing is inside this hole. This is by the fender, by the way. Or not the fender, the quarter panel. They obviously, I don't know if you can see in there, they filled in the side markers. Well, that's shut, but you can see how badly they beat the inside. I don't know if that was because they overheated the panel, but when I put my hand in there, it is super wavy. What that is telling me is this quarter panel right here has a ton of mud work. I'm not sure on the other side. The other side looks like it has it too. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Shit. A lot of little bumps and stuff in there. I don't know if the camera's getting that, if I need a light. And you can even see, if I stick my phone in there, on this side, you can see out of the panel. So, oh, there it is. Shit. Alright, so just some of the weird stuff that I'm seeing now. The bracket right here, completely mangled up. That I don't understand why it's so mangled, and this side's completely fine. But then when you look inside, you can see that this section has been cut. This hasn't been finished welded. And then the other side, it's like, I don't know if that you can see that sticking out right here. I can put my finger behind it. That's not right. Right here, there's seams that are overlapping that shouldn't be. So, you got this giant bulge. This is supposed to be flat. This is supposed to be straight right here. And you can see it's not very straight. This side, you can see someone was prying on it. Oh, shit. Prying on it. So that sticks out, and that just needs to be dollied back. Fun. Okay, so I'm just seeing this now. It definitely looks like the inner structure work of the quarter panel has been replaced. You can see all the welding and everything. But you can't, I don't know if you can see that inside of the car. Yeah, a little bit. There's some signs of it. Just another thing to take note of. Let's see here. Hey, you can see where the factory weld was versus someone's quality weld. Okay, so looking more into the quarter panel replacement, you can see a whole bunch of welds right here that aren't even fully filled in. Just, I mean, yeah. Yep. Okay. And then you can see the patch panel for the wheel well. Some noodles still sticking out. Let me see if I can grab the light. Another small note is because the car is acid dipped, there's going to be a lot of this rust stuff because it doesn't look like there's any primer inside of the frame rails or anything, or the inner structure. I don't know how many other places we can check that. Looks like up here. That's weird. Why is there weld right there? There's weld all through there. That doesn't make any sense either. There's a freaking razor blade down there. See the razor blade? Shit, dude. So this makes sense right here because that's where they're working on the panels. But I don't understand what's going on there. Okay, so this is underneath the roof. You can definitely see right there some weird welding stuff going on. I'm not sure what is up with that. Looks like this might have been re-welded too from the damage. See some leftover mud work though. Alright, so I'm under the car now, if you can't tell by this lovely coating that they did. You can see how nice they did clamping the quarter panel on. Solid job. I don't know if you can see, I don't know, what is that? There's some random stuff inside of the quarter panel. Let me grab the light. Other side. Oh, so the other side, there's not even welds here. There's supposed to be welds in those holes. That's weird. So this side is straighter, but I mean, there's still a gap. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, so we're in the front wheel well here, looking at what's going on. There's definitely a lot of weird shit. I don't know how much that's getting on camera. There it goes. You can see it really. Is that a bolt? I think that's a bolt up there. One second. Oh no. Okay. That's interesting. But anyway, you can see there's a lot of weird, really weird shit going on. So there's a welding seam right there, because this thing right here is not factory. And then just a whole, I don't even know what you would call that. Camera would stay focused. Whole mess right there. It's something, dude. Alright, so another thing I was a little worried about is all these little gaps underneath are a prime place for water to get stuck in, and then that's gonna cause big problems. So I'll probably have to cut them out and then seal them up so that way that doesn't happen. Definitely something right there took a hit. For the most part, that's pretty good. See, over here's a small dent. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Some more back there. Nothing too huge on this side. Let's switch around to the other side a second. Oh no. That's super unfortunate to see. Shit. Weld that up. Clean a lot of this stuff up, dude. What the heck is going on here? The other side doesn't have that. These are pretty good. Oh, we got one. A tiny one. Not too bad, other than those front areas. Definitely need to make a rod that attaches like right here. So over here. So that way it keeps the bumper more stable.